Okay, guys, I pretty much spent the whole day, and I mean the whole day, trying to get this transmitter working. But take note. I want to make a note. I want to thank actually Novice or YouTube viewer Novice 1965. He suggested I change the capacitors in the voltage doubler for the filament heater on the 12AQ5. What I ended up putting in there was two 1000 UF at 16 volt capacitors, electrolytics, and well, tube filament is now running at 12 volts. Got to run it through a voltage regulator. I redone the circuit here a little bit, and I couldn't get the crystal to oscillate no matter what. And I know the circuit is for a 6AQ5, but I'm using a 12AQ5 in this circuit, and I tried everything on this. The capacitor, tuning capacitor, which is over here, well, it used to be on the DC side of the plate voltage, and he recommended I put a capacitor or whatever to isolate that capacitor from the DC voltage, which I did, which you see right here now. The DC voltage used to go through the main coil, which is this one here. I went and isolated that, so there's no DC voltage running through that coil. As well, there's no DC voltage now going through the capacitor here either. So I made those couple of changes there. This is what the circuit now looks like, minus the meter. I don't have the meter in there, so just ignore that part of it. It's just a 2.5 microhenry inductor to volt DC. So I put this circuit together. I couldn't get the crystal to oscillate. No matter what I was doing, the crystal would not oscillate. And the circuit called for a 47K resistor in with the crystal. So I said, just for the hell of it, just for shits and giggles, I removed that resistor from the circuit altogether. Now, I know that's not wise, but I removed it anyway, just to see what would happen. And so right now, I have a 4.000 megahertz crystal put in here. And we have a frequency of 3.99986. RF power is very, very low. So I think I'm going to have to do here now is the capacitor I got in here is a 10 nanofarad between the plate voltage and the main tuning capacitor there. So I think I might have to change or play around with that capacitor, that 10 nanofarad, a little bit. Perhaps that might increase my RF output here a bit. That's what I'm thinking anyway. But so far the transmitter is working on these crystals so far. So it's running from about 4 megahertz up to about 7.8025 thereabouts. Haven't tried any other crystals yet. I got like a pile of them there to go through. But so far, between 4 and 7.8 seems to be what she's working at. But you can hear it in the background. I got the R5000 going over here. You want to hear it? And of course, transmitter is going into a dummy load. It's not going over the air, so everybody just relax, chill out, take a chill pill. But yeah. Anyway, I guess we'll play around with that 10 nanofarad capacitor in the circuit there and see what happens. Might actually play with that 47K resistor too. Might put a variable in there actually. Put a variable resistor and see what resistance will work with that with the crystal. But anyway, that's where she's to. That's where she's sitting. So far, we've got the 12AQ6 transmitter. We have a heartbeat, folks. We have a heartbeat.